Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? As you can see, I'm back with the mics. I saw these laying on the fucking floor right now, and I was like, bro, I haven't used these in a while, so let's go ahead and throw these bitches on. I'm gonna show you guys two emails real quick. Top Step, Combine Pass, Combine Pass. I finally hit the 5 out of 5, right? I'm in a dilemma right now, though. I'm not sure if I should activate them right now. I give myself a week break, or to be honest, I'm not really too sure what I should do. But because I don't want to fucking activate them and then blow them all at once, because I'm gonna have them copy trading. So next goal, so that was the first goal, right? Past 500 accounts. Next goal, get a fucking payout. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this workout real quick. Let's get that shit done. I also didn't pick you guys up later because earlier, to let you guys know, because I fucking forgot the SD card inside the computer. So I'll go ahead and pick you guys up later on. Well, you're gonna see the rest of my workout, and I'll pick you guys up when I'm doing the trade recap. So I'll see y'all. Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? So we're gonna go ahead and go over today's market. Okay. So first of all, let's go over the trading sessions. Okay. So as we can see, Tokyo session, which is Asia session. As we can see, we ended up sweeping Asia low, and then continued this move during London session, and then we end up filling this 1 hour fair value gap right here, and then continued this right here. So what we could be looking for also too, we have this daily liquidity, bam, way up here, and this daily low way down here. I wanted to see if we're gonna come lower from the fucking from the sell-off that we had on Thursday and Friday last week. I would want to have seen daily low get swept before we start moving even more lower. So if we close above this daily low, I'm gonna look at this as a retracement, right? It's just retraced back. Price doesn't always just go up, right? We need a retracement. We need price to balance itself back out, right? So coming in the market open, I was bearish at first, right? Because we had this 4 hour fair value gap. But remember, fair value gaps are low-key magnets for price that they want to retrace back into. Once we don't get selling pressure out of this fair value gap, I disregard it. So as we can see, we go ahead and market opens. Okay, I would want to have seen just this candle get filled and then we start a sell-off, but we don't. So this is where my bias changed. I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna probably want to come and take out this daily high, right? Before we take out any, before we start making any moves to the downside. So after that, if we would have followed our strategy, right, we probably wouldn't have got a trade today. Well, we should be following our strategy, but this was just a continuation off of London. So we just want a continuation confluence, right? A fair value gap entry, 15-minute lows getting swept, nothing. So today was like a bad day to trade on my, what's it called? But again, I'm full risk on when I'm trying to pass these funded. So this was my trade that I took today. I ended up getting in, I think it was, where is there a fair value gap entry right here? So I ended up getting in this fair value gap. Once I saw some buying pressure out of that, I ended up hitting take profit. It was either on this candlestick right here, right? But if we would have just followed our wait for our 5-minute retrace, right? We can see, bam, bam, we get some selling pressure, we get a break of structure. Okay, we end up filling this fair value gap right here. Okay. But we also end up filling this fair value gap. Bam. Okay, now we scale down into the 1 minute. So we got our 5-minute retrace. Now we're just looking for a 1 minute break of structure, which we get right here, and then a 1 minute fair value gap entry or order block entry. Right. Go ahead and long off of this. Stops below this fair value gap. Target that daily liquidity. Now this would have been an optimal trade for us. Golly, we get fucking edge. I mean, you gotta have some fucking strong willpower to stay in this fucking trade, bro. That's why psychology is the most important thing. Alright? Because your stops are below way down here. Like, you get fucking... Damn, this would have been a scary trade to be in. Right? I mean, but yo, all you're looking for is a 1 or 2. Right? I mean, but I wanted these daily highs to get hit. So that's why I was bearish at first. But after we didn't see that, I wanted to see those daily highs get hit. Which... Did we hit them before... 1? No, we did not. So we hit them after market. Yes, I don't know if you would want to hold your trade to 1, but I wouldn't. Right? So 1 or 2 is all I would have needed today. Bam, which I would have hit. As you can see, the overall bias was correct. I wanted these highs to get hit. So tomorrow I could be looking for shorts or reaction off of this, right? If we're gonna continue that bearish sell-off over here. If not, then that was just a pullback, and I'm gonna be looking for longs again. But with this trade that I showed you guys on that 1 minute chart, right, getting in on a fair value gap and just holding that shit. Overall, this would have been a no trade for me today if I would have been on the 5 express fundeds. Yes, I did pass them. As you guys could tell, the last clip, I did pass the 5 funded accounts. So next goal now is a payout, right? Let's get this fucking payout. I fucking passed so many XFA combines that I haven't got a fucking payout yet. So the next goal is gonna be a payout. So I gotta run up $4,000 on each account. I'm gonna just copy trade, right? I'm gonna just make sure I have a follower and then the 4 other ones that are gonna be following those trades. I'm only risking $250 per trade. That's it. And I'm looking for a 1 or 2 RR. That's all I'm looking for, bro. So I'm gonna be more hesitant on my trades now, right? I'm waiting till 650. I've been locking myself out till 650 before I take my trade, making sure I got the right bias, making sure that everything's in line for me to even place a trade. Again, like I said in my last clip, I don't know if I'm gonna activate them today or if I'm gonna take a break from trading for a little bit, get my mind straight, so when I come back into the market I'm good. But to be honest, I'm on a momentum right now. There's no reason why I should stop my fucking momentum, right? It's like if you guys know, I'm pretty sure everybody fucking knows who Tate is, right? Andrew Tate said the rocket ship doesn't fucking stop midway to the moon, right? It keeps fucking going. If it fucking feels like it's running out of power, you just fucking power boost it or something. I don't fucking know. I'm not a scientist, nor do I fucking want to quote him, but right. So that's the only reason why I want to activate him right now. But yet again, I don't want to fucking blow him. But overall, today would have been a no trade day, even though this trade would have hit. Again, like I said, even if your trade hits and you did something wrong, it's still a bad trade, right? No sweep of liquidity, no fill of an imbalance, high time frame, right? Or you know what? We do fill this 1 hour fair value gap at 8. So you could have took a trade off of this. But overall, see what tomorrow brings for us. And let's get a fucking payout.
Oh, you do not need another fucking Lambo. You just called me and told me you got your other one out of the shop.
Jonah, can you go to that side?
From the start, but now we do the watch.
Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? So I'm gonna go ahead and go over today's market. Right, today we had our entry, the best entry point would have been on ES rather than NASDAQ. So I'm gonna just go ahead and go over ES real quick. Okay, so prior to market open, we can see that we have a 1 hour SMT, right? Well, you can't even consider this a SMT. So today would have been a no trading day for me just because of the way market was, right? So as you can see right here, we make a high, and then we make, well, this ain't even considered a high as well because we need an up and a down candle. So you can't really consider this a SMT, but you can see, bam. I mean, if you go into the 15-minute, it's a 15-minute SMT, right? So we have a 15-minute SMT prior to market open. We also swept London highs right here, so we could see that London is probably the market open is gonna be a continuation of the previous session, so London session. So market opens. Oh, 1, 2, 4. We end up sweeping out London low, so this would have been a take profit area, right? So we could go ahead and break that out. Okay, after that, we just want confirmation, right? Even though this would have been a non-trading day for me, we still could have found a trade in here, even though we wouldn't want to force it. So we end up coming up, and we don't even sweep like a 15-minute high or nothing. We end up fucking creating another 15-minute high. So market opens, we end up breaking structure right here. Let me turn my magnet on for you guys. Bam, we end up breaking structure off of this candlestick closure. After that, all we want to see is, I mean, this would have been a textbook trade if we would have had something hit. At least like a sweep of liquidity or something. Bam, we end up filling this 5-minute fair value gap after macro open, right? So that's what we want to wait for, macro open. Okay, once we get into that, bam, all we're looking for now is just a break of structure off of the 1-minute chart. Short off of that closure. Stops above highs. Target a 1, 2. And we can also have this be like a break even area, just because it's a previous session liquidity, so price might react off of this, right? So let's go ahead and see if this trade would have hit. Bam, bam. Go ahead and speed this up like 7 bars. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, this trade would have hit, right? But the only reason why this would have been a trading day for me is because we did not get that sweep of liquidity. And it wasn't really like an hour SMT, right? If we would have had an up and then a down candle, you know what we do? No. We have a down and an up candle. So overall, though, this would have been a good trade for me to take. I wouldn't have been mad at myself if I took this trade. I would have de-risked though, de-risking on not A+ setups, right? So you got your A+, your B+, and your C+ setups. If you're going down to your B and C+ setups, you got to make sure that you're de-risking, so you're not risking the same amount as with the A+ setup. So this would have been a clean trade. Let's see if we would have got a 1 or 3. Nope. So it would have just been our 1 or 2, and that was it. Unless you would have held way over here. No, that's past market close. Overall, though, I still haven't activated my accounts. I think I'm going to activate them tonight. And let's not fucking blow them, and let's get that payout from them. But I'll go ahead and see you guys probably tomorrow, so I'll see y'all. All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? So I ended up activating my accounts, right? But Top Step being fucking weird is not letting me activate one of the other ones that I've passed. It only let me do 4 of them. So 4 out of the 5. So the 2 that I passed, what was it? I think this week on Monday. Those 2 that I passed, it only let me activate 1 of those. I don't know why. Shit was being weird, but I ended up taking a loss today. Greed got the best of me today. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I just wanted to get into the market. I just wanted to make some fucking money, and that's what fucked me over. So I gotta not do that shit. I gotta realize, okay, this shit's gonna take time in order for me to build the account to $4,000. I did start another combine. Hopefully, I'm able to activate that one. So let's see. Oh, not let's see, but let's not start taking dumb trades, right? Because now I only have 5 trades. Or 7 trades before I blow the account, right? I think if I'm risking $250 and I have a $2,000, yeah, so I have 8 trades. right now to pass the account. Well, not pass the account, but I have 250. If I'm risking 250 per trades, I only have 8 chances before blowing the accounts. If I lose 8 trades in a row, maybe trading isn't my fucking way to go, right? So start taking A plus setups. Don't fucking stick with these B plus or C plus setups, right? Today there was no setup at all, so there was no reason for me to even trade. Even though price did go in the direction that I wanted to go in, my stops were just real tight. Yeah, so my shit would have hit. I probably would have been up a band today. If I would have let, yes. So I would have been up a band today, but no. Overall, let's not blow these accounts, bro. I spent $600 today just on activating these accounts. That's a hefty ass fucking, what's it called? I mean, I have it in the Get Money account. Like I said in one of my other videos, I have an account just purely for getting money. But fuck, to see $600, I don't want to just piss away fucking $600 like that. So, nothing else to update you guys on. I'm gonna go ahead and pick you guys up later for my workout. I do have a haircut today. He moved me to today instead of tomorrow, so I gotta go get a haircut, and then I gotta do my hour video. So I'll see if I'll get a market recap for you guys today. But other than that, I'll see you guys later.
Make sure you play like
Stop you with endless.
Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? So I didn't do a trade recap yesterday. I really pick you guys up anymore after the workout yesterday. I ended up finding my funded account, my 5th one, so I have all 5 now. Currently in a trade right now at work. Take profit 1 just got hit. I got stops at break even, so this is currently a risk-free trade that I'm okay with being stopped out at, right? Because I lose no money. I'll do a trade recap for this later on today, so I'll go ahead and pick you guys up later. But today market was being fucking weird. I'll go over all this shit later, but I'll see y'all during the trade recap. Alright, what is up everybody? How's it going? I haven't picked you guys up since Friday, so I didn't give you guys a Friday trade recap, Friday workout video. Yesterday I had a lot of parties to go to, so I didn't record then. So quick update, right? Friday I took an $80 loss. I cut my shit short, right? And then I ended up hopping in a second trade. That trade, take profit 1 and 2 would have got hit, but I got stopped out at break even, so still just a $70 something loss that I had lost, right? But update for the week, we hit our 5 funded, right? Our next goal for each of these funded is to run them up 4,000 on each account. The only reason why is because with Top Step, you have a 50% rule that you're only able to withdraw. So if I run it up 4,000 on 5 accounts, withdraw $2,000 from each of those accounts, I basically have 10,000. That's a $10,000 payout. So then the next goal after that would be the payout. So once we hit the 4K, lock the accounts out, get our fucking payout. Now we have $2,000 buffer, right? The next goal is to run it up just another 2,000. So we're gonna cut that 4,000 in half, run up another $2,000 on each account, withdraw that, and keep doing that until they push me to live, right? So hopefully, not hopefully, we are going to do this shit if we just use our risk management, not take stupid trades, and actually sit here and focus on this shit. This is the stuff I should have been doing when I first started getting into these funded accounts, which I was doing. The only thing that I wasted time on was actually trying to pass the funded account, right? You don't want to waste all your time on the funded trying to pass the combine. You want to just pass it, full port that shit until you pass it, right? And then actually use your risk management on the fucking XFA account, right? Because then that's money that you're able to pay yourself now. So no trading today. Again, like I said, don't try to trade on Sundays. I'm gonna hop back on the markets tomorrow. I am gonna make these videos, next videos upcoming, more better, more intel, more what's it called? I hate the way this video came out this week. It's a short video, first of all, for a week's worth of content. I missed out on some trade recaps for the week. I just want this shit to be more entertaining for you guys to watch, so I'm gonna try to get that shit more, like, I don't fucking know, like more entertaining to watch, more information and all that. But this is gonna be the last clip for the video. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. And let's fucking, now it's road to a payout, bro. Road to 4K. That's what it is now, bro. Road to 4,000. Because once I hit 4,000, bro, I'm taking my payout. And hopefully just up from there. So I'll go ahead and see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a blessed. You guys aren't gonna see this, but you guys just stay blessed, bro. You guys be safe.